Kids are anyway joyful. Do one thing first before you ask them to write,
Mm-hmm.
because kids are easy. They don't need to write like this. But I'll give you another chore which will work the best because it worked on my kids in
Mm-hmm.
this age. Ask both of them, give them paper and pen, ask them to write. Both can write, right? 7 years
Yeah,
means
they
they
both.
both can
Yeah,
write. Yeah,
they
okay,
both.
whichever language they want. Ask them to write what they want to do in the whole day.
Okay.
Meaning the minute they wake up in the weekdays and the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
how much time they want to watch the, whatever YouTube game
TV.
or
Yeah.
a video or a show. You want them to write that also, but first let them write the basic stuff, and then you go back. If they say 30 minutes in the weekday they want to watch the video, then break it. Ask them to break it into, if they want to, what they want to do. Serial, okay, serial is 10 minutes, or games are 20 minutes, like that. So let them write that schedule. So once they write the schedule, if you want, you can also text me the picture. I can tell you what to be changed in a minute. That won't take much time. And then the minute, even the shower time, when they wake up, everything let them write. And then
Okay.
go back to them individually. Don't mix both of them, and don't allow both of them to sit at the same time, and don't discuss in front of each other. Okay. Give total
Mm-hmm.
privacy.
Okay.
So, for example, if you're talking to one of them, ask them what are the things they need help, your help.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, waking up, I need help. Mostly, they don't ask you any help. They will say, I'll wake up by myself. My kids, they wake up by themselves. They actually come to me and say, Mummy, please, Mummy, we have only 5 more minutes to go to school. They make the breakfast. They also, sometimes, if I
Oh,
ask in the night, he kept my older one, keeps everything. And then he also makes my husband also breakfast. Everybody he keeps on the table and puts the labels, comes to me and says, Mummy, we ate, we are all done. Mummy, I have only 3 more minutes. You have to get up. Let's go.
oh, really?
So that is called,
Yeah, when did they start doing
so
that
lazy
innate
mom or
talking?
luxury mom. You can say whichever one. So that's
I want to
my
be like you then.
my so that's my manifestation. So that will happen if you write, ask them to write. That's
Okay.
exactly will happen. And then allow, give them a week of time to organize themselves. So
Okay.
put the date, for example, if they wrote on the 25th, right? Put the date from the first. And also ask them to write separate paper for the weekend, what they do.
Okay.
So do not say that, oh, you only watch 30 minutes on the weekdays. Don't say any words. Don't give them any feedback. Zero
Okay.
feedback. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what time they sleep also they have to write.
Okay.
And that is their responsibility. You don't give, oh, if you do this 1 month, I'm going to buy you a laptop, or I'm going to buy you this game. No. That's to stay in the house. That's their responsibility as a kid, as your son or daughter. Do not give any, how do you say, giving extra money, giving the money is nothing but, um, bribing them. So they get used to, you're teaching them to bribe. So they get used once they go to work also. Oh, I need this promotion. Oh, I did this. No one is saying good, or no one is giving me money. He and me are making equal. I'm doing more work. All these things. Why mind talks? Since a
Okay.
childhood, you're teaching them to be appreciated with the money, or
Okay.
appreciated with someone external words. So you're always looking for external words to make yourself happy. So these are all, since a childhood we put it in their body. So instead of that, you ask them to write separately on the Saturday, Sunday. You can do both same. Or and also if you have every Saturday going to temple, so you leave that time for temple time.
Okay.
After they write, you say that, Nana, this is temple time. So you block here as a temple, and then you write after. So, and also sleeping time. So once they write everything, you ask them to, once you finish everything, you lay out, you like that, whatever the time they wrote.
Okay.
Sleeping time, waking up time, brush time, everything is like, everything should be there in that. Even mom help time,
Mm.
dad help time, one time with the dad, time with mom. At that time, that 7-year-old is only with you, and the 12-year-old with the dad. Do separately.
Mm.
So that's your one-on-one time. So whether you want to tell them story, or you want to take them for walk, you want to take her to movie, that is fine. You both go.
Okay.
go for an ice cream,
Yeah.
something. It's a mom and daughters. Mom and son is different time. So make sure in that weekend or weekend, you get that time with them separately. Okay.
Okay.
So even you can talk about what happened in the school whole week and what you studied. Teach me. You can also learn that.
Okay.
Okay. You can again teach back. Okay, I learned these subjects. Okay, I understood this. What you told me, is that right? And then you can add to it. Okay.
Okay.
So once that is done, then in the morning you ask them, you help them in the first 1 week. Until the first, you help them to make it a routine. Say
Okay.
that until the first, I'm going to help you. From the first, you're on your own. From the first, they're on their own.
Okay.
Okay. Once this fixes, then you give the affirmation very simply. I am matured. I spend time with my mom and dad helping them. That's enough.
Okay.
You don't need to focus on education. You don't need to focus on all that. The matured words itself also talk about what is the meaning of matured. You're writing. What you need to imagine. He has to imagine that what he wrote on the paper, he's doing on time, perfectly.